guys, Dave back again for another trucking vlog. We are in Iowa right now on some back highways. We're on Highway 6 right now, which is just basically out in the farm fields. Really pretty area. I just love Iowa, man. Iowa is so freaking nice. Like, I don't know, there's something about Iowa that I really like. I love the back highways in Iowa. I mean, even I-80 is pretty nice, you know, and calm, and farms and things to see. I just really enjoy this area. Anytime I get sent through Iowa, I'm like, yes, I get to look at beautiful farms and greenery. There's so much green in Iowa. I'm sure during the winter it's not the same, but anyways, enough about Iowa. Definitely one of my favorite states to truck through so far since I've been doing this. But we are about 50 minutes, 52 to be exact, from our delivery of these big lead ingots. Man, we are literally out in the cut right now on this back highway. This is just straight farmland here. Last time I was on a highway like this, that was like a back highway just going between farms and stuff, was in California actually. Like when you first get into California from Arizona, it's like just farmland, dude. And we had to take like a back area to get to the shipper, which was way back in like the farmland and stuff. But I love cruises. This is my favorite part of trucking, like right here, dude. Like, screw the interstates and all the BS, just like a back highway like this, just cruising. I've been listening to music the last, 30 minutes and just enjoying the hell out of myself. I wish you could drive more roads like this. I know some parts of trucking do, obviously, you're always on back roads and things like that. I know flatbedders get to go to a lot of interesting places that are off the beaten path, but us like dry van and reefer guys pretty much go to like the same big industrial areas over and over again. But yeah, I love stuff like this, man. This is why I like Iowa. It's just beautiful, it really is. Old Cave's all up on Iowa's dick, bro. 30 minutes, boys, 30 minutes and we are there. I'm assuming this place is in like kind of a country area. Look, see, Dollar General right here that I could just park and run into, which is probably what I'm gonna do. To hell with it, man. Why not? Like, is anybody really gonna mess with me here for running into the Dollar General? Like, I highly doubt a cop is gonna just like freaking get all pissy. Dude, dead ass, because I want a few things. I want some food items. Let me try to get off the road a little bit better. I'm really not off the road very well. There we go. Now my whole trailer's out of the road and everything else, and because there is a ditch there. We definitely don't want to hit that. But oh yeah, dude, I'm running up into this Dollar General. I ain't even playing, man. That was perfect timing, dude. I went to Walmart yesterday, but there's a few things I want to get. Anyways, I'm gonna run into Dollar General, guys, and I'll be back with you in a bit. All right, guys, so I was eating my cashews, but right up the road here, we're in like little small-ass town Iowa, dude. It's the cutest little town, dude. Look, they got a little town center up there, dude. You can't even see it. Oh, there's an ambulance coming too. God, I'm blocking the road and everything because I didn't have enough room to get over, but I gotta wait for this ambulance. And all sorts of stuff going on in this small town Iowa, dude. It's like freaking tiny ass town. Oh, dude. Alright, man. This is getting ridiculous. Like, this is the tiniest town ever, and there's like a freaking traffic jam here. Jesus Lord.
Continue on 550th Street.
Hey, look at that house, dude. Look how it just kind of goes over. That's pretty cool. I like that, actually. Pretty neat. Now we're going to be on more just back highway. That's a veterinary hospital right there. I love small towns. That's nice, too. If I just, like, in my personal vehicle, like, went and explored the country, I would, like, drive all the back highways and go through all the small towns just to see what you can see. Like stuff that you can't just Google, like, oh, this is awesome to see. Or like, you know, what would you can't Google that. You can't just go down and get the small town Iowa feel. And yeah, that's why I just love these types of places that I go to when truck driving. It's the most enjoyable. I don't go through them enough though. You know, once every 2 or 3 days, I'll go through some small little town like this finally after being on the main interstates for so long. And I don't know, I just like it, guys. Oh, there's a little truck stop right there. Right in the middle of nowhere of Red Oak. Cubby's. That's the name of it. Hey, they got a Chester's in there too? Shoot, go in there and get you some fried chicken, man. Some fried chicken. Yeah, this place shouldn't be any issue at all backing in or doing anything. It looks really easy. I should be able to straighten back depending on how many trailers are actually out there. The only 2 cars on the road. That's how it works, right? What's up, bros?
Turn right on 200th Street.
What's up, tankers? CFI in the building. The mega carrier is in the building. I'm here. Don't you guys worry. Have no fear. It's going to be on the right, so we're going to be coming down. Yeah, okay, so I see. Now my satellite has my little blue dot.
2015 Fernwood Avenue.
Shows me exactly where I am. We're going to hit this, not this right here into the car parking lot, but the very next one. That's what it shows on my satellite, man, so I already knew where it was. Easy peasy. And this should be a big ass area, dude. Like literally it's gonna be. Oh yeah, there ain't no problems here. All right, Transport America here too. It's our sister company. Anyways, gonna try to find somewhere to park out of the way. I'm gonna run in and check in, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, well, I apologize, but I totally forgot about y'all. I literally just straight up forgot about y'all. I like walked back to my truck, tried to look at how I was gonna back into here, etc., and like totally forgot to put on the freaking camera and film it. Although it was nothing exciting, I promise you guys. Basically, I was parked way back there, and I swung in front of this truck, and I started making my turn to where, you know, I took it right by the grass there. When I got all the way up to the front, my trailer was pointed a little bit like toward his truck, right? Because there wasn't enough room to pull up to get the trailer straight. So what I did was I backed up a little bit and then pulled up to the left, to the corner by where the back of that trailer is. What that does is when I pull up and to the left, after I backed up, because I pulled all the way up to the front, where the concrete ends is where I was at. And like I said, my trailer was still pointed toward his truck. So I started backing about to those first rocks over there on the right, and got back to there, and then turned and cut it up to the left to the corner of that trailer right there. And what that does is when you pull, because see, I was like this, and when I backed up, it turned the trailer like that, and then I had a perfect, basically straight back from there. I mean, it was easy peasy. I hit it in the first try. I didn't even have to do anything else. But yeah, had to slide the tandems, had to open the doors, and we also have to disconnect our trailer airline here, so you know that makes sure the trailer doesn't move, plus chalk the wheels. So which is fine. I don't mind ever taking off the airline. That's the easy part. I hate when places make you like disconnect the trailer and go park somewhere else or pull in front of it, which I get it, it's all safety stuff, but god dang, you would think just taking the red airline off would be enough. Like, you know, the trailer's not gonna move. But I guess if you're still connected to it, even with the red airline off, you could actually drag the trailer. You know what I mean? Like, you could drag it if somebody was trying to load it, so maybe that's why some places do make you actually disconnect from the trailer. I'm assuming, I mean, I'm like 99% sure that's the reason. It's all safety. But yeah, my bad, guys. I just totally forgot to film it, but it really wasn't very interesting or fun. Didn't give me a hard time at all. It was easy. But yeah, we were just out in the middle of nowhere in Iowa, dude. I really love runs like this. I wish I got more like this that wasn't in cities. It was just out in back highways. You know, after dropping this load, I was sitting here just kind of thinking, because I'm waiting for CFI to send me my next assignment. I don't know where I'm going. There is that little truck stop right down the road. Maybe I can find parking there. But yeah, so I don't know what to do. But I was sitting here thinking, I don't know why it just hit me, but I finished the load and I put my paperwork away. And back when I used to work at the courthouse, I was a felony court clerk. For any of you new guys that are new to my channel, I've explained this before in my videos. But yeah, I've done office work my whole life. Pretty much. Starting off with the license plate office and then the felony court department. I've worked in law firms. And you know, I never really realized how much I hated it. I mean, I hated going to work every day. I hated it. Literally dreaded getting up every morning and going to work because I hated those places and doing that type of work so much. But it never hit me that, you know, there's other things out there that I might actually really enjoy more than that. And I just thought that's how it was. I just thought, you know, that's life. You know, nobody likes to go to work. Everybody hates going to work. I got a good job. I'm making 12 bucks an hour. And now after I've done this, and I'm out here doing trucking, and there's no boss over my shoulder, nobody coming and telling me they need this paperwork on their desk, nobody freaking micromanaging me, just out here in the world doing this work, starting to really freaking enjoy it. And it kind of sucks. I mean, in a good way, it's like, okay, I finally found something that I think is for me, like doing this, truck driving. But at the same time, I'm upset with myself that I didn't do something else earlier, that I stuck for, what was it, 15 years or whatever it is, working in offices and doing BS that I absolutely hated. And it's like, man, where would I have been in life now if I would have started trucking when I was 21? Or even 25 for that matter. You know what I mean? I already make more money doing this than anything I've ever done in my life. Literally, anything I've ever done before, I make more money now. And it's like, where would I have been if I would have did this from 21? Like, I feel like I would have been in a much better position, and I would have really enjoyed doing this job and whatnot. I mean, yeah, it's stressful some days. It's stressful a lot of times, but it's gotten so much easier. Seems like by the day it just gets easier for me. Like back there, like when I just backed into this place, you know what I mean? Like before, when I pulled straight up like that and my trailer was off to the left, I would have tried to jackknife it so freaking hard to get it to go back to the right and been all jacked up and just, I would have had such a tough time. And it's like now I'm like, you know what? All I gotta do is back up a little bit and pull up to the left. That never would have hit me before because I want the trailer to go right. So why would I go up and go to the left? Like that's what didn't make sense to me when I was with my trainer and stuff. You know, I pull up to the left and I'm thinking, why the hell do I pull up to the left? I want the trailer to go to the right. Well, now I understand how that works. And it's like every day, just things like that that would have stressed me out before don't, because I know what to do. I'm still not perfect. I still have my problems and I probably don't set up perfectly, but I'm just saying it's things like that that have started to make this job easier for me. And my trainer told me that too. He's like, dude, once you get it down, he's like, it's so easy. Like, it's the easiest job like you'll ever have. Like, all you do is freaking just drive and deliver stuff every day. And I'm starting to realize that now, because before I'm like, man, there's no way. This just ain't for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. I kept saying that to myself because I was so stressed out. But now I'm starting to see, you know what? I think this job is for me because it's the best job I've ever had. As far, not just pay, but just as far as, I don't know, waking up every day, hitting the road, getting excited about getting the next load and telling me where I'm going to go next, seeing these back roads in Iowa, not stuck in an office all day, not able to see the sun for freaking 8 hours, you know what I mean? I was able to stop at that Dollar General earlier and just hop out in the middle of freaking Iowa. I was 4 or 5 hours early for this load. I took my time in there, picked me out some stuff, and this job will eat up a lot of new people. I've heard the stories, and there's so many people who just, you know, they quit. They can't handle it. And it's a shame because I know I was almost to that point so many times. I can understand how people just, it's overwhelming. I remember they were telling me a story at when I was driving the box truck, they were telling me a story at the company I was at where this guy pulled up to deliver and he just couldn't hit the dock. And he just was out there 30, 45 minutes, etc. Finally, he said, man, you got somebody that can back this truck in because I'm quitting right now. Like, I'm done. This ain't for me. Like, he was newer, you know? And, like, I can see my first couple weeks, or even when I was in training, how that could be. And how close I was to just quitting. And now I look back on it, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I didn't, because it has gotten so much more easier, so much more manageable, so much more rewarding. But I could have just easily quit. I was over it, guys. I was over it. I told Stevie multiple times when we were together, I told her, I said, I can't do this anymore. This, like, she's the one I was always telling it about. Telling her about the struggles I was going through. I was like, this job is beating me down. Like, between the training and then freaking being on my own back to back. I like, can't do it no more. I really can't do it. And so I wonder how many people actually went through the process, started, trained, and then gave up because they didn't give it long enough like I have. You know what I mean? Like, those people could have found that this is the job for them too, but they didn't push through. I mean, I remember that day I was on the side of the road. I pulled over. I didn't care anymore. I was so sick of it, of everything. Like, my second week out. And I pulled over onto the shoulder of some road, some town road. And I grabbed the phone and I started to call my fleet manager. And I was about to say, where you want me to bring this truck? And instead of dialing his direct line, I accidentally dialed the main number. And while the recording was going, I said to myself, just give it a few more days. Just keep trucking, give it a few more days. I was so close. Right then, I was about to quit. I was about to end it right there. I think that was the biggest hurdle for me, was the first 2 to 3 weeks. It really was. Once like that month came, you know what I mean? I'd say about 3.5 weeks or so. Once that hit, it was like just downhill from there, dude. It was like constant uphill from training to those first 2 or 3 weeks solo. And then I just crested the hill and it was downhill from there. Again, I still have my struggles. I still have my stresses. I still, fuck up. But they're becoming more few and far between. And I'm getting a lot more rewarding experiences than I am the struggles now. And of course, you guys don't see everything. Every other video, it looks like I'm struggling all the time, but I don't show you guys every load either. And if I am struggling or something difficult, I'm gonna show you guys. So you're gonna see all of the struggles. It's like the last video I posted, it's like the video I posted where I delivered at the Tractor Supply. I delivered to 2 of them, but I only showed you guys 1. Because the other one was so easy and boring and early in the morning, I just didn't film it. So there's a lot of times that I am just fine and dandy and peachy out here, but I of course don't show it, so you got to keep that in mind. I don't always fuck up, but I do sometimes, that's for sure. Don't we all, man? Anyways, guys, I was just thinking about that. I was just sitting here just out in the middle of nowhere of Iowa in this little farming town and thinking about how I'm glad of where I'm at now. I really am. Shut up, I don't want to say a command. I was sitting here having a heart-to-heart with my freaking subscribers, asshole.